Water signs, my friends. We have a psychological mirror kind of going on. This is for Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio for the next few weeks of June, week or two. And not surprising, I had a lot of water symbols showing up. It's like you can never really hide what you're feeling from me, I guess. They're just trying to bring some allies out of all this for the ride for what you're doing. Like these emotional, truthful things you're gonna have to deal with. I mean, just a lot of emotions are amplified to the max for the next week or two. It's definitely, it feels, whatever you're upset about, it feels like forbidden. Like in your mind, this is forbidden. Look, take a spiritual bath. Gorgon, the monster they feared, now I've become, still seeking revenge for my cold heart of stone. Air got that. Out of all these cards, Air also got that one. And get back on your feet, gain strength from difficult situations, overcoming an obstacle. Okay, these are going to be in our face until I'm done channeling. Alright? Yeah, see, if this is like water flowing, we need a bath, we can overcome these obstacles, we need to sit with our emotions, they're amplified. You know, whatever we're upset about, it feels like we shouldn't be upset about it, we can't talk about it, it's taboo. Right? Suppressing these feelings and these desires because you think it's wrong or dangerous or inconvenient. Unless it's incest, kidnapping, hurting children and animals, you know what I'm saying? Like, bruh. So it's like you kind of locking yourself away in the dark, like the deep parts of your subconscious. It's like, I'm scared to set a boundary with this. Like, this is an unspoken thing in my environment. Like, how do I get away from that? Like, it's not helping me. It feels very, very out of touch, forbidden. Like, you know, like it's treating your feelings like a crime. And it's like you're trying, I don't know, trying to submerge them but not in water, not to deal with them. Which is making it stronger. It's making it harder. It's making you colder. This is getting out of, I don't know, it's finding a release valve, spiritual wise. Maybe really is just spiritual bath. Maybe it is prayer while you're in there, you know, to suffocate these things that you're holding, you're suppressing. Like, because you can get out of this. You're trapped by a mood, a toxic cycle, an overwhelming obligation that's really not your obligation. Right? It's trying to give you a window to slip out. It's not about running away or in panic. It's more necessary. It's necessary for your well-being. But I don't know. There's some type of codependency here. Is that a soul family friend? That's what it feels like. Soul family friend, some type of unspoken obligation. Maybe you're trying to see someone. I just got dizzy. You know, maybe you want to hang out with someone and like, oh, you can't. And that's why it feels forbidden. But you're not going to survive alone, friend. Of course you need the person who has your back when things get dark. Friendship is always like a saving grace. But not one that suppresses who you are. You don't show yourself. It's a duel here. You don't have to lean on everyone. But there is a true one. Like, that's the devil. The people who accept your dark thoughts without the judgment, because they also have some, but it's also a warning to look at your connections, right? Are they a balanced friendship? Are you an emotional sponge? Because allies help you get out of the fog, not drag you deeper, right? It's where it feels forbidden. It's like you gotta break the surface of this emotional tidal wave. I don't know, it's like you're swimming in your own truth, but they've made it feel like a crime, and you're trying to hide it away. And you really need a close, real inner circle to get real perspective. Okay, let's see what else we can get here. Nymph. I was thinking sexual. Maybe you want to sleep with some one of your friends, like exes or something. That's why it's forbidden. And it's a tight circle, so we'll find out. In this world now I roam inside the concrete jungle. Where is my home? I feel very lost. Okay, that makes sense. You know, what's your tight circle? Cavern of Secret. Unveil the hidden wonders within the shadowy depths of enigmatic secrets and concealed wisdom. Okay. So maybe someone in that circle's already been with this person. They've just kept it to themselves. I mean, it's so many things. Jupiter retrograde. They didn't spell grads. They didn't spell it right. Jupiter retrograde. Problems with making important life changes for future benefits, expansion, abundance, and prosperity. Yeah, because you're lost in this emotional undercurrent, feeling like something's a crime when it's not. This is a karmic lesson. Why am I not surprised? Water. Karmic lesson. Nymph. Maybe someone slept around a lot to hide, like, themselves. And that's why, like, I can't make these real life changes. I keep going back to this. This is a lesson. It's a loop. A big loop. Secluded. Separation. Reflecting. Soul searching. You may be away from the person you really wanted to be with, but because of this loop, you let them go. They're done. They walked away. Done. They aren't reflecting. You're reflecting. They've cut ties with it. Funeral. Look, as I say that, they've cut ties with it. Like, it's dead to them. You're supposed to learn from it. Yeah, you still have hope. Gotta navigate your shadow with compassion and gentleness, grace, kindness, self-care. Right, you still gotta drink the tea, friend. You can't avoid drinking the tea. The truth tea. Look at that. Delivery app devotee. Just stacking up the mess, not dealing with things, living in your little cave. Can't do that. My way. Selfish, stubborn, arrogant, pride, and ego. Could be dealing with someone like that. That could have been you. I don't feel it's you now. Could have been you, which is where, here we are. One more. Oh my god, I can't with this. I miss you. Staring out a window with no person, just thoughts trying to energetically send them. Maybe that's what it feels forbidden. They said never reach out again. You know, it could go different ways. You're just locked inside your own head, your own place. They're not going to take your bullshit antics. Or vice versa. Reminiscing, I miss our inside jokes. Wow. You miss your friend. You miss your tight circle. You know. And like your toxic cycle pushed them away. Or they pushed you away. Yeah, here it is. I said duality earlier. Mask, duality, caution, protection, protecting myself. Can't show myself. Can't show myself. Even though that's the key. You haven't let your connection with spirit like come out. You're scared of it. Grim Reaper. In the realm of twilight where shadows converge, the Grim Reaper scythe guides souls to the verge. Yeah. Yeah. Very narrow window. Right? Always always someone else heard themselves, didn't hear the other person, and this is where we're at. Okay? Whoever this is, you want a good outcome, I would stop avoiding, concealing, evading, you know, and keeping yourself distant. Or they are, and they're not going to be able to, you know, they got until like the very end of summer, September. Alright, if you haven't subscribed, please do so, and I will catch you later.